But right now, it's a Tuesday morning in the 11 o'clock hour. That means we have Hannah Kaminer live in Studio B with her band, The Wistfuls. Welcome, you all.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's great to have you here. Live Studio B sessions are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. Welcome to the first session of the year, the first of many great ones. And you brought these folks down from Asheville. You all live in Asheville?
Yeah, we're all in Asheville, and we're happy to be here for a way to kick off of 2024.
Yeah. All right. We'll kick it off with a great session. Love your new album from what I've heard of it. Couple songs we started to play here. And I think you're going to start with one of the songs we've started to play here.
Yeah, this song is called Asheville, and I'm from this area and have some thoughts about the way the city's changing. Mostly good, but gonna have a little say about it. Nobody owns the mountains, that much is clear. We'll still be around long after we're here. And you cannot hold a river, it's a losing fight. Just because a thing makes money doesn't mean it's right. I just wanna pay my rent while I pay my dues. Food on the table, we shouldn't have to choose between the place that we call home and paying our bills. Say goodbye to old time Asheville, she's headed for the hills. Kakalaki's been my home for 30 odd years, and I love to see her grow. I've begun to fear that we're losing sight of mountains, hotels blocking every view. Are we just a way station for people passing through? I just wanna pay my rent while I pay my dues. Food on the table, we shouldn't have to choose between the place that we call home and paying our bills. Oh, say goodbye to old time Asheville, she's headed for the hills. On the corner, a poet at the mic, a man in a mini skirt rides by on his bike, a lover with a banjo, a lady with her spoon. Say goodbye to the music and the artists, 'cause we're leaving soon. Pay my dues. Food on the table, we shouldn't have to choose between the place that we call home and paying our bills. Oh, say goodbye to old time Asheville, she's headed for the hills.
It's a song about Asheville. It's called Asheville from Hannah, Kaminer, and the Wistfuls live here in Studio B on WNCW. Thanks again for coming in and for bringing the band. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Yeah, we're really excited. We have been working on this for over a year, and it's just been really fun to have the collaborations with these guys. They're well-known, well-respected Asheville musicians, and I'm so happy that we're all playing together.
It's great you could all get together after the holidays and come on in here. And folks are listening to them now on WNCW, but you can also see on our Facebook page the big old band, the Wistfuls. Hannah, why don't you introduce these fine folks here?
Sure. Over here on keys and synth, we've got Kevin Williams. Right here on bass and harmony vocals, we've got Melissa Hyman. To my right, we've got Jackson Grimm on pretty much all the instruments and harmony vocals. He's going to play a little keys and banjo in a minute. Over here we have Jackson Delaney on steel, and he'll also be playing dobro for the album release. And then behind me we have Ross Monsinger on drums.
All right, sounding good. It's a great band. Great
Thank
band
you.
got here. All Ashevilleans, all folks from Asheville.
Ashevilleans.
And you said you mentioned the album release show that is in Asheville on Thursday evening at the Gray Eagle.
Yes, we are so happy to be back at the Gray Eagle, and Thomas Kozak is going to be opening that show for us. He's a good friend of ours and a great songwriter, and we're excited just to celebrate. A lot of people put together a lot of effort and energy and time and money to bring this album together, and it's time for a party.
All right, it's time for a party. Well, I mean, when is it not time for a party?
I don't know.
Once in a while, maybe. Got to lay low, but
yeah.
Cool. Well, I have a feeling that song you just played is going to be performed at the Gray Eagle on Thursday.
Yes, it is.
And maybe some other shows in and out of Asheville.
Yeah.
Any response yet from folks in or out of the Asheville area about that song? Has the Chamber of Commerce heard it yet?
I don't know. I'm not sure what the TDA is going to think of that one. But, the Chamber of Commerce hasn't said anything either, but maybe we'll rise to their notice eventually.
They need to hear it. I'll tell you what. They need to. Yeah.
But, I mean, we love Asheville. It's a great place to make a home, and we just want it. I mean, for me personally, as the writer of that song, I just want it to be a sustainable place to live for people who, maybe have roots there for a really long time and different populations. But it's changing really fast. So sometimes it's just like you got to hold on for dear life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And the line about, the musicians, the artists of Asheville that you love, they're leaving.
They're literally headed for the hills.
Headed for the hills,
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
I feel like every other week I talk with someone, a musician or someone in Asheville about, wanting to move there, or they're having a hard time paying the bills there.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I know someone who has recently moved to Johnson City, Hendersonville,
Morganton.
somewhere outside Morganton, exactly.
And there's so many beautiful little mountain towns, and that's not a bad place to live, but
no.
If you're from Asheville, you kind of resent it a little bit.
Right. Why do I have to move? Why has it become unsustainable?
Yeah. And
and that's part of a verse in that singing about I think my favorite character maybe the man riding by in the miniskirt.
I remember that was like a memory from my childhood of going to the downtown library in Asheville and seeing this guy on his bike in a miniskirt, and I just didn't know that was possible. But I wanted to live in a world where that's cool and possible and part of your city's landscape. So
yep.
The future liberals want.
Uh-huh. And it is possible. But it is challenging.
Yeah.
Riding in a miniskirt.
I know. I did
here.
think about that later. Like that seems very much a challenge.
It's tough,
for
but
me anyway.
It can be done. And also shout out to I'm assuming Abby the Spoon Lady. Right?
Yeah, Abby the Spoon Lady is in my song. Shout out to Abby. I think she's great.
Yeah, cool.